Hello viewers, I'm Red2006 and I'm very pleased to have you join me on the latest leg of our scenic tour through the Johto region in Pokemon Gold version. As a quick recap on our last day's adventuring, I battled all the trainers along routes 38 and 39 before finally heading into Olivine City. I then had a disproportionate amount of trouble catching a Farfetch'd. As for today, we're doing a few errands with strength before heading up the Lighthouse in Olivine City. Hello again everyone, and welcome back to the ruins of Alph. I'm using my last rappel to navigate the place. Is there something we can get here? Nope, just decoration. Pays to check sometimes. Anyway, head back to where we reached the Ho-Oh puzzle earlier. We have one more to find, just past this Pokemaniac. No more trainers to battle, unfortunately, but at least the scenic tour is hopefully proving good value. And Repel has worn off. Didn't take long. But it's Onix which we have not caught. So, let's switch to Torture for now, because I know he's not going to do that much damage. There we are, a couple more of those. Well, that's got it in good range. I'll switch back to Sun. Really hasn't had much luck with Screech. So let's see if we can get it. There we go! Onix, the rock snake Pokemon. It twists and squirms through the ground. The thunderous roar of its tunneling echoes a long way. I could have traded a Bellsprout for one, but I needed Bellsprout for Cut and Flash. Next encounter was an Onix, what do you know? So use Strength and shove this, blah. Why can't I English? Shove that boulder out of the way and take on the last puzzle. This one is Omanyte. A few bits along the way do tend to look the same. So you will forgive me if I flub a few things here and there. A lot of this is honestly just guessing. And I apologise for going quiet, but I am doing my best to think on this one. Most of it should be right soon. That should be more in the middle. Yep. That should go there. That should go there. And we've got it! It always throws me off because you only get to see one of its eyes. Anyway, we have released the rest of the unknown. Big wow. I'm going to see you back in Azalea Town, actually. There's one more thing we can do there. So we've got to head into the Slowpoke Well for this one. We can finally catch Slowpoke. Surf, and it has a 100% chance of appearing. That is, it's the only wild encounter. If you do actually have a wild encounter. Thank you. There we go. See how using confusion with Sunny goes. Okay. Put it to sleep. Yeah, I'll use Leech Seed. Just chip it down that little bit more. And this had better count. There we go. Getting a bit easier, thankfully, and I'm very grateful for that. Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon. It lasers vacantly near water. If something bites its tail, it won't even notice for a whole day. So that's the Pokemon we came to find. Head up past Team Rocket and you'll see a boulder you can move with strength. Push this out of the way. And down we go. Surf around to that and you will reach the second basement floor. Little bit of extra exploration. There is a person here. We have received the King's Rock. We can now get Politoed or Slowking. Fairly handy, actually. You have got to be kidding! I didn't know you could do this! I've generally used repels going in here. It has been a long, long time since I've done a lot of this, so I'm still making some pretty good discoveries. I will have to chip it down a lot. But I am seriously impressed. Just have to gradually chip away at it. Hypnosis again. Control the pace of its HP lowering. Wait a little bit more. One more confusion. We've only got one shot at this. Alright, let's hope my luck holds out. If I get this, it's a great bonus. If not, just how it goes. That was annoying. It just sort of glitched out on me a little bit and escaped. Oh well. Now I'll finish this off for the experience. Another one and I probably would have had it. But keep going along here and we can get an item. We can also get held up by a Zubat. And there is the TM for Rain Dance, appropriately found in the Rainmaker Well. Let's head on out. Our destination is back in Olivine City. So we are back in Olivine City and we're going to head up the Lighthouse. We have tarried a bit too long. Let's see about that sick Pokemon and do what we can to help. There will be plenty of opponents for us to battle. Sunny is still at the front of the party. Let's go. Oh, I thought I battled him. Nope, he just gives you advice. Call from Chad. Nuisance call. Yeah, look, I can understand you failing to catch Farfetch. That thing was a nuisance. But now we have plenty of trainers to battle. This place has changed a heck of a lot in the remakes. Looks much better. If he has what I think he has, I'm going to have to switch. It's the one problem with Grass Psychic types. They have so many weaknesses. 7 all told. Let's see if Hypnosis works. There we go. Throw on a Leech Seed. Ah. Well, this has not gone well at all. Thankfully, it's not massacring. Need to keep it. There's a certain irony in this. You know what? Playtime is over. I'll get my health back and then bang. Could have used Ice Punch, but either way. Well, Sunny's level 27. I want to try and get her up one more level. Yep, when I bring out Leon, it usually shows I'm serious. We have another opponent. We'll be battling a lot of trainers through here. Poliwag, let's see how I go just using Confusion. Get straight to the point. The lack of a solid grass move is infuriating. But thankfully Sunny is taking care of this. And Poliwhirl. How are we going to do? Thankfully they're only using water moves. Should take it down fairly easily. And there we go. Much, much better run. let's continue on our way. This guy, I think, has 5 Pokemon. So best option is Dash. They're all Pidgeys. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna... This one, I'm probably gonna fast forward or something. Okay. Oh. Note to self, always start off with Defense Curl. I think the Defense Curl rollout combo still works in these games, just have to check. No, I don't want to learn Slam. It sucks. Strength has the same power and 100% base accuracy. Slam only has 75. Avoid it. Finally, with our plethora of pointless Pidgey pummelings completed, we can move on. I'm pretty sure the AI just seems to use Quick Attack whenever it's about to get KO'd or something like that. Just that last minute moment of spite. I think this guy has Growlithe, so I'm going to switch to Mersey. We're almost at the top. Plenty of people are either training or worried about the Pokemon at the Lighthouse. And the Pokemon we find there is going to be the focus of our spotlight for today. So I do apologise if this episode runs slightly long. Probably won't be too much longer than episode 10, which was all about me going insane. And another Growlithe. There we go, wrapped up pretty easily. You can always keep training, you can always get better no matter how good you are. Sunny back to the front. And we can maneuver down here, I think, to find an item. And another opponent. Well, we can understand that. Jasmine is a very kind and sweet young lady. Krabby shouldn't be too much of a challenge because it has fairly poor special defense. And it couldn't really do much in this generation. It was much better in Generation 4 when Crabhammer became physical. And another Krabby. Should be the same, really. Well, it's slightly stronger, so we'll see what happens. Just held up, and it's confused. Well, that is insult to injury. I'm usually the one on the receiving end of things like that, and I'm prepared to admit that's a bit mean. So we go up here, and... oh wait, that's the stairway. What is up here anyway? More opponents, actually. TM34 is Swagger. Boosts the target's attack, but leaves them confused. Whoops. And we can battle this guy. This is the furthest we can go under regular circumstances. We'll have to drop down that hole we saw. Birdkeeper Dennis has Spearow. Faster than us, no surprise. Definitely going to need some better moves. The really shallow move pools are starting to hurt at times. Thero, I'm definitely switching. I'm actually going to give Torture some time because he's not going to be able to do much for a very long time. And I do want him to have some good levels because at the moment he's just got really crap moves. That's why he's tended to fade out of the limelight for a while, because the others just handle the battles a bit better. I mean, even Dash is handling things better. Thankfully, he can get some good experience a bit later on. But we don't really want him falling behind. Interestingly, if the first blow of a multi-hit move scored a critical hit in Generation 1, all subsequent attacks would be critical hits. Circumstances dictated whether this was good or bad. So there we go. I'll keep Torture at the front of the party, I think. So I think there might be another item to grab, or another opponent. Nope, item. Rare candy. Probably give that to Torture when he makes his next level up, just to help him on his way. One more battle, maybe two. Well, she's doing the right thing by helping out, to be honest. So just dragging her away probably wouldn't be very good. And Marrow, of course it's a water type. Still, we're going in. And we're not doing very much damage. Okay, it's locked into rollout, so that means Ruby. And that will take care of it. We've finally got a good magnitude. Last time I used it, it was a pitiful 4. Paltry experience as well. Onward! And downward! And a sailor. One Pokemon, and it is Poliwell. Of course it's another water type. Torture just can't seem to cut a break. There's lots of water coming up too. So, let's just point Leon at it. I think this is the last opponent. Somewhat of a non-indicative name, Double Slap can hit up to 5 times. Well, Torch is level 28, that's where I wanted him to be. So let's use that rare candy on him. And Mersey at the front of the party, just in case. Don't think we have anyone else to battle. Get up here. We do have one more opponent, for heaven's sake. A lot of people are training here, it's at least good experience. But you'd think they'd be doing something to help out. It's like, oh, there's a really sick Pokemon and Jasmine's worried about it. I wanted to battle her. But she's not up to it, so I'm just going to battle everyone else instead of actually bothering to help her out. These people are dicks. At least some people are concerned. So we're slowly getting past the opponents. Interesting note that Chop's body colour is slightly different in this generation. It's a sort of greyish colour from Generation 3 onwards, which is more accurate, but it's a slightly brown shade in this one, sort of brownish grey. Probably didn't need paralysis because the animation shaves off valuable seconds and takes more time. Well, level 27, that's good. And I've put him in his place. I'll get that item on the way back, because right now, let's have the spotlight on Ampharos.
These Pokemon would have to be some of the best known electric-type Pokemon out there. An incredibly dependable evolution line, which you can access very early on, they evolve early, and they have access to some very good moves. While they do struggle for moves that aren't normal or their own type, Mareep, Flaffy and Ampharos are still very good Pokemon with some pretty impressive stats and a surprising amount of bulk behind them. Ampharos' name is actually based on the Tower of Pharos Lighthouse, which makes sense when you consider it's used as a lighthouse of sorts in the Pokemon world. Ampharos tends to come across as a very friendly and helpful Pokemon, and many players will swear by this particular evolution line. It's highly possible for other electric types in the game to be overshadowed by these Pokemon due to their fantastic availability. For some reason, you couldn't actually get them in Crystal version, which was probably a bit disappointing. However, no matter when or where you use them, these Pokemon will always be incredibly dependable. It probably doesn't hurt their cause that they tend to look pretty cute along the way too, even though they don't quite look like sheep. Here's a final fun fact. Ampharos' Japanese name, Denryu, can either mean electric current or electric dragon. This is why Mega Ampharos is an electric dragon type.
And let's talk to Jasmine. Cannot turn her down. You would have to be heartless to turn her down. Well, that was a great ball. We almost could have skipped that given my luck with them. But we have an assignment. Time to leave the Lighthouse. Take some time to tour around Olivine City because I will be making preparations to head across the sea. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next installment of our scenic tour through the Johto region,